Hello everybody, Dukelys here, and this is just a quick kind of disclaimer. You've probably noticed that the video is well over 2 hours long. This is more or less a first look on Path of Exile from you the viewer's perspective. I have played it quite a bit before, but I have never had to properly explain it to someone. So I try to explain game mechanics and what you do in the game, what you use stuff for and stuff like that, but it's not a proper guide yet. But if you want to see what the game is about, this is the really early game, so mind you, it will get more intense and fun later on. Then please do watch this video and maybe try it out for yourself. And I promise you, if this video get some views, some comments, maybe somebody asks for more, I will definitely make a proper guide for basically everything that someone might need. Guide for currency, guide for mapping an endgame, gearing, builds that are pretty good for starters, which by the way, this Flame Totem build is very good for starters. Doesn't really matter if you play standard or hardcore, it's good. If you feel like you have enough health, just build more damage, and vice versa. But now I've made a long video even longer, so without further ado, enjoy. Hello everybody, Dukelys here, and it's time to play a new game. Some of you might have heard of it, some of you may not. This game is called Path of Exile, and it's currently in the Atlas of Worlds expansion. This game is, I'll just have to say it outright. This game is like Diablo. It's an action RPG. You kill stuff and you pick up loot and you get more powerful. And it's free to play, and its cash shop is really fair. You can play the entire game no problem whatsoever without paying anything, but I suggest you actually buy the currency stash tab and 5 or so premium stash tabs. I believe that's roughly the price of I think it's maybe like $30 or $40 total, and it is so worth it. But yeah, ramble on about that for a bit. As you can see, I am number 20,000 in the queue. There's a new season coming out, because the game, they create seasons and they introduce new possible game mechanics in them, and if the reception is good and it fits with the core gameplay, they actually introduce it to the standard game. So that's cool. It's a nice way to float your ideas and see if it will actually work with the game. So that's why there's 20,000 ahead of me in the queue. But meanwhile, we might hop over to the PoE tree. This is like a skill planner, and if it is your first time hearing about or watching Path of Exile content, this is how the skill tree looks like, basically. And the first time I saw it, I was like, holy shit, because I was used to the old World of Warcraft talent tree, and this is just massive. But this will also kind of act like a guide for beginners. I'm making a hardcore character because I like to play with some risk, and I'm going to make a triple flame totem character with a lot of HP, high life regen, lots of armor, and of course totems. And yeah, this is basically the general layout, and you start out as a barbarian and you travel through the health nodes. You go up and pick the armor node, and you basically just make your way up until you get to Ancestral Bond. That way you can actually put down 2 totems, but you lose the ability to attack yourself. So you might wait if you have a super good weapon you want to continue using and deal damage yourself, but if you don't have that, you might as well just get the second totem, because the damage basically doubles, obviously. And after that, you can kind of decide where you want to go. You can go up here and get some case resistance and life, and then make your way up to the crit totem part, this circle here. You can also go down here and grab the other totem damage nodes. Eventually you go up and grab more life, because survivability Like, it's really important, especially as a hardcore character, because if you die, you lose your character, essentially. So, yeah, okay, health, always important. Always important. And I actually decided to, at least in this iteration of the build, to get some crit. Spell crit, I believe, will work for the totem, as well as spell damage and some such. So, I bought these 3 nodes here, and I'll see if it increases my DPS noteworthily. I don't know. English. So yeah, and I am actually getting the blood magic keystone, which means I will lose all of my mana, which more or less makes it so I can't use any auras or blasphemy curses. If you're a noob, of course you probably don't know what that is. I will probably explain it sometime soon. But behind the blood magic keystone there is a increased 10% life, 10% life, and 15% life node, and that's a lot. And yeah, I think I'll just end this clip right here. 12 minutes until the season starts, and hopefully I will get in like within the next half an hour. And you can join me in my leveling experience, see if I get any nice items, see if I rip before like the half-minute mark, before Act 2 or whatever. And if it's your first time, then just enjoy, and I'll probably like inform you bit for bit, kind of give you some tips and tell you where to go, and you can download the game and play along with me. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So I'll see you when the game goes live. Bye bye. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! And nothing happening. Okay. I'll be back in a moment. There we go. We are now in. So this is the character creation thingy. You can either play standard, which is like just a normal game, and you can tick off for hardcore if you want to play hardcore, but then there are leagues. We will now be playing Hardcore Breach. Breach is the name of the new league, and we will take a look at the mechanics in a bit. Actually, in a while, I guess I should say. I know I said Barbarian, I'm sorry, I haven't played this game in a long time. This is of course the Marauder. This is the guy we're going to try to play. And let's just call him Duke Lazy something, FT for Flame Totem. Name might be taken. It's not though. Let's see. We start on the beach. Coughing. Pick up a weapon. And yeah, I didn't make many preparations for this, so my loot filter might not be working, and the noise might be too loud. I'm actually not quite sure. But actually, if you're going to like speedrun at the beginning, picking up armor isn't good. Like, you can pick up boots and helmets and all of that, just not plate armors. Or plate bodies or whatever. And yeah, you should just make your way on the beach. If you're a new player, you might as well try to kill some stuff. If you're more experienced, of course, you'll just go and kill the first boss. Someone died at level 3 and position 45. Oh yeah, first currency item. So this game doesn't have like gold or money or anything like that. Someone's already level 5, that's quite insane. Instead we have shards and orbs. So for example, Orb of Transmutation, this is a really cheap currency. And as you probably see, it upgrades a normal item into a magic item. Magic items can have two magic qualities. I don't know. But yeah, we're closing in on the end of the zone, and we will be fighting our first boss. So there's at least one unique monster in every zone. There might be more, I'm not quite sure. But this is at least the first zone's boss, and that's Hillock. He is a bastard that hits quite hard, and he has this annoying heal, and in later difficulties I believe he summons more skeletons. But he should not be very challenging. Just remember to use your potions, which is usually on the 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 keys. Let's see. So this is the first city, or hub, whatever you want to call it. And this game is multiplayer, obviously. Some people consider it an MMO. That's ridiculous. It's a multiplayer online game. Like, I believe the max party size is 6. I might be wrong. But 6 players does not an MMO make. Of course you can meet a lot of random people, but I mean that doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, and yeah, the way you use skills in this game is the skill gems, which you can socket into your gear, as you can see in a moment there. I have colored sockets, and these can be linked. There's also something called support gems, which modify the attacks. I'll show those off later on, but I just picked up Molten Strike, so I have another skill now. And we're in the second zone. Intriguing. Scary cannibals, and they actually deal quite a lot of damage. And our first level up, which will be nice. Of course you can get to see the skill tree again. We are going to start down here. Armor and life, always helpful, especially as a hardcore player. And some people is already level 7. I kind of forgot that there was this queue when the servers first launched, so 20,000 is a pretty bad position to be in, I guess. Also, I guess I should just say, not sure how much of everything I record will be useful, but I'm just thinking I might as well. Some people might enjoy it, some people might not. I might cut out 90% of it and just have level up, loot drops and some explanations if I don't have to record them again, of course. On the note of explanations, I guess I should also say that the skill gems actually level up, so they gain experience while you do, as long as the gems themselves is a lower level. Wait, that's wrong. As long as the gems themselves requires a lower level than your current level. So the next level requires level 2. I am level 2, so I can upgrade it. And this is the way you primarily scale damage, and of course with the support gems I mentioned earlier. Someone just made it level 8. What I just did was change my loot filter, because it has been updated, so that's nice. Eventually monsters drop so much loot that having a loot filter is really helpful. And as you can see, it like color codes everything, and like in the beginning it won't like hide items, because you might actually need it because you just started out. But later on it will basically reduce the loot you actually see by like 90% or more, which is nice. Also you can see the lag spikes here. Previously the game had a lot of problems with stuttering and rubber banding. Level up right there, but this has since been fixed with lockstep mode, which means that the game will not update until you've received and sent a package. So that is nice, except if you have a crappy internet connection like me. So I sometimes switch between them. Sometimes I prefer to rubber band than to like stutter constantly. We should be able to see that the frames drop as the latency increases, so keep your eyes up for that. Now there is also a quest in the game, like there is main quests like story quests and optional quests, which just grants you like some kind of reward. And they are not like in MMOs, I guess. Like find the medicine chests. Yeah. I guess I should say there's not many of them. It's very much in the style of Diablo 2 if you ever play that game. I kind of regret not taking the Ground Slam skill instead of the Molten Strike, because I believe it has a better AoE and it also has a higher chance to stun people. And rank 1 died. That has to suck for him. He was level 8. Oh, I might actually die myself here. I hate being surrounded. But yeah, knockback and stuns and freezes and stuff is quite important. And there's a boss, Hail Rake. He should drop us the medicines just eventually. And he can be quite scary. Since I'm like trying to speak and explain stuff, I have killed much more creatures than I usually would. I would usually just rush Hellrake to get the quest done, because it rewards us with a Quicksilver portion, which comes in handy. But it should be a lot easier for me now, because I've leveled up a couple of times. And he should be dead. There we go. Lots of lutations. Just going to pick up these. And life flask. Guess I can take that one. I believe I can actually very soon get Flame Totem. They've changed it often. And actually to quickly go back and forth, just exit to character select and play. That should spawn you back in the town. There we go. And we want the Quicksilver Flask. If you're really new to the game, you might instead want the health flasks, because having flasks and upgrading them is really important. And I guess this is also a really important thing. This game has like a lot of deep mechanics, and one of them is what should I say? Like the trading with vendors, there is vendor recipes, I guess is the correct phrase. So for example, if I trade the vendor 3 small life flasks, she will instead give me a medium life flask. So you can like upgrade gear and upgrade currency and downgrade as well, I suppose. Where did it go? Yeah, there we go. And let's see if we can actually buy a flame totem here, flame totem. I mean, you can tell I haven't played it a while because I have no idea where stuff is, but it should be fine. That's a pretty sick bow this early on. Increased physical damage, both percentage and normal. And life on kill. And cold rest. That's a pretty sick starting bow. You could probably sell that for like an alteration shard or something. Let's see. Next quest, to the fetid pool. Like, I planned my skill tree, like, I started planning it like a week ago, but I didn't plan for the equipment and quest rewards I was actually going to pick. I just know I was going to use Flame Totem and possibly Decoy Totem, especially when I get the Tokuhama Shield, because then I can use 3 totems at once. And a medium life flask, we can actually upgrade it once again, but I believe I have to be higher level to actually utilize the next tier flask, so not that important. I'm not actually sure what like a new player to this game would need to know. Like, would it be enough to just play the game and do it like usual? How much do you have to explain? For example, the damage types in the game. I guess that's like a big topic in most action RPGs. But I think I might as well just do that later on in its own video, I suppose. It's quite a fun game, and if you like loot, this is definitely a good game. And most people consider it better than Diablo 3, more like a spiritual successor to Diablo 2, which I quite like. Just going to switch this out. I guess I can say there will be story or quest spoilers in this, but yeah, you should have probably guessed. And I'm just going to guess that you guys do not care that much for action RPG lore, at least in this case. If you do, then I'm sorry. You should just exit this video at this moment. And our gems just leveled up again. Noise, noise, noise. If anything, I guess I should make a more in-depth guide for everything, like a newbie guide and adept guide and stuff, like in its own video and not in this like fresh league start video. I think that makes sense. Oh, that's actually the zone boss here. He deals chaos damage. He deals it in a damage over time when you're close to him. He shouldn't be too hard. Depends which level you are, how good potions you have, and of course what weapons you're using and stuff. That shield could be useful. Yeah, I suppose, and of course this as well. Can't use any of it yet, but eventually. And this should be the last nest we have to destroy. Someone's level 11 already. I am far, far behind. That's defeated pools, yeah. That's a side quest which I don't care much about at the moment. And that's where we're actually going. I'm pretty sure I have this game on my SSD, but it still takes a while to load. We'll see if I can actually get my flame totem now. It will help me out a lot. Let's see, decoy totem. Yeah, I will just get the decoy totem. Sell these guys and check Nessa.
Hello.
Flame totem. There's flame totem. I'm actually going to get 2 of these because I'm going to start leveling a separate one. Let's see. I have to do some vent recipes to get some scrolls of wisdom. Now I can buy myself, for example, a wand. Yeah, this should do it. Heavy strike taken out. Put this in instead, and put this in my offhand. Because you level the gems only when you have them equipped. You don't actually have to use them, but they have to be equipped. And it even works in like your weapon switch slot, so that's why you do what I just did. It seems that might not be the best way to do this. 6 DPS, and this would have had 13.6. Yeah, you know what? Let's just skip the wand. guess something important which I should actually have mentioned in the very beginning. In this game, even if you're playing a marauder, a kind of barbarian warrior class, it does not mean you can't be a lightning throwing magician. And likewise, if you're playing a witch, it doesn't mean you can't wield a gigantic mace and smash people in the face. Because of the way the skill tree and the skill gems is designed, you can play whichever class as like whichever role you want, so that is quite nice. Usually when I'm doing this map I'm just hugging one side of the wall, and it seems to have worked now, because down here is a quest mob which will reward us with one extra talent tree point or skill tree point. And I usually do this quest because it's just a pain to come back for it later on. I mean, I'm passing through here anyway, so... Oh, that's scary, that's scary. Please don't kill me. The damage can be quite bursty, which is annoying and scary as all hell. It's usually fine, but you never know. Also, the amount of diversity in the mobs is quite nice. I'm not sure if there's a lot of reskins, but like in the end game there might be some reskins, but there's quite a diverse selection of enemy types and AI situations, damage types, so on and so forth. Actually going to upgrade this like so. It's quite nice seeing that like it pops up when someone achieved something for the first time in the race, and it's nice to see that it's not the same person over and over again getting to the next level. So there are several people like in the lead. Let's see, we should put this in here. And I believe the boss should be around there somewhere. Oh, that's a champion pack. Let's try to kill them without dying, shall we? The blue monsters give like 3.5 times the experience as a normal mob does, so quite nice to kill them. And obviously they also drop more items. Let's see, Flame Totem, level up. Flame Totem is one of the skills that rely very much on the level of the skill gem, because eventually it will shoot extra projectiles which deal a lot more damage. So here is the quest and zone unique boss, the Dweller of the Deep. Out of mana. There we go. That should kill it. Medium mana flask, that sounds nice. Now I'm not going to do the login trick here, because I believe the exit is really close for where I'm actually going. Okay, I did not expect to find something like this early. This is a breach. This is what this league is all about, and I am terrified to touch it. Absolutely terrified, because it might just wreck me. It might just kill me outright, and I'm not sure how to survive. Okay, I touched it. Yeah, okay. I shouldn't have done that, should I? No, I should definitely not have done that. Okay, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Please, for the love of God, let me live. Let me live, please. Please, please, please. And the breach is gone, okay. Not sure if I got bonus XP there, or if I just killed something over here. But yeah. At least I dared to do it. I mean, that's good. There's also some character effects, I guess I should call it, such as ignited, frozen, and shocked. I guess ignited and frozen is kind of self-explanatory, but the thing about shocked, which this thing here gives me, is it increases all damage against you or against the target who is affected by 50%. So that's quite massive. And here's another zone boss. She should be stuck in shocked ground now, so everything I do is 50% more effective. And there's the ledge. This one is really nice just to run a couple of times if you're new to the game, because it's quite easy, and easy mobs, lot of loot, easy zone boss, not to mention he is actually a totem. I believe he only has 2 spells as well. He is not that scary. So definitely do this zone a couple of times just for the experience. Guess I should also switch over to this flask. As you can see, the flask can actually be magic and stuff as well, and this one has extra charges, and it removes freeze and makes me immune to freeze and chill for the duration of the flask. Very nice to have. I guess I will make a video about all of the currency items as well. Can't be arsed to actually explain them while I'm getting them. Much more interested in actually killing stuff. Also, I believe the 2 expansions ago, the Forsaken Masters expansion, people like this was added, and they give you challenges, and if you complete them, you gain experience with them, and eventually favor or reputation, I guess I can say. But yeah, they can also enchant your gear and sell you stuff, like for cheaper or already upgraded and stuff like that, so they're really nice to do. There is a buttload of content in this game. It doesn't really look like I'm actually going to be able to complete this challenge. I have to kill 50 people within this circle without letting the relic actually die. I'm doing quite a poor job at the moment. I can try to put out my decoy totem. It might taunt them so they don't attack the thingy. Oh, it's so close as well. Oh, I failed it. I was so close. I think I only had to kill like 5 or 7 more or something. It's fine though. It's fine. Let's just continue on. Actually, I might have to pick up those boots. They might have increased movement speed on them. They do not. But they do have more armor and evasion rating, so I'll take it. Same with this. Also, the gear and skill gems in this game require intelligence, strength and dexterity, so You have to plan either your gear or your skill tree according to that, because you don't get anything just from leveling up. Oh, that's a lot of monsters. Rustic Sash, that will actually give me a lot of physical damage, which is nice. Up to 16 DPS on that now. The early game is pretty slow and like jerky. It just... The monsters does a lot of burst damage and you have such a small health pool, and you have little mana and little regeneration, so you have to wait and always use your potions and stuff. So it's a little bit boring in the beginning, but it picks up real fast. Relatively fast, I guess I should say. Oh, actually forgot I've actually leveled up, so let's see where we're going from here. I believe we're just going over here and trying to get an ancestral bond as quickly as possible. The chances of me getting a really good like weapon or skill or anything is pretty low, so getting double flame totem is probably best. Okay, since you found this zone boss, his name is Kuduku, or something similar. Let's just call him Sudoku for now. I'm sorry. You can't actually see him yet, because I don't feel safe with all of these mobs around, so let's slay them first, shall we? And there is Kuduku, or Sudoku. And of course a lot more mobs as well. Such a pain. And a nice level up there. Looks like my gems is going to level up real soon as well. Let's see. He should fall relatively quickly. Dun, dun, dun. And he's down. Jade Amulet. Let's pick that up. Might get some good stats off of it. I'll take it. And let's continue up here. A coral ring will come in handy. Don't really need the extra mana ring, because the mana potion will keep me up most of the time. Yeah, I'm sorry, Elrond. I can't be arsed failing you again. There's a new kind of mob for us. They're quite scary. They explode and leave burning ground. which will eventually deal a lot of damage. And there we can now upgrade the Flame Totem again. Much more DPS. And someone's level 19, that's 10 levels higher than me. Painful. I am over leveled for this zone, so that might explain it. You get decreased EXP if you're over leveled. I believe I'm just going to skip this zone boss if I find him, because he is quite scary, and there he is. Like, he's slow and all, but he deals a lot of damage. There's always lots of people around him, so... What is this? Okay, okay, I have not seen this before. I have never seen this guy, never. Okay, I'm intrigued. I can't help it. I'm intrigued and scared. Okay, crazy bastard. Didn't get anything of interest from him, I think. Did however find Navali, which I believe is the Prophecy Master. Let's see.
Thank you for freeing me.
Oh, it might put her in town, actually. That might be it. And there's another breach thingy. Should I dare touch it? Or should I just run? I'm touching it. Let's go. Oh, oh, scary though. Oh, that's a rare mob. Okay. Let's move out of that and try our very best to kill this rare mob. Yes. Nice. Splinter of Soft. That looks really nice. Large life flask. Yes, thank you very much. Going to be putting that on, and we can keep this because we can upgrade it. And that's a sick ring. It's not a sick ring. It's a ring though. We can use that one instead of this.
A slave is not a man. A slave is not even worthy of death.
Just going to town to get my flasks recharged and probably get a skill point and sell some items. Let's see. I am going to wear you. Nice. Intelligence, life, cold resist, which we will need because this zone, the act boss is a frost thingy. Let's see. A frost thingy. Yes, my English is very good, especially when I'm trying to focus. Meh, let's just do it like that. And if you find quality flasks, like it has quality, you should just store them. Because you can eventually trade, if you have 40 quality in total, I believe, you can actually get a pretty nice currency item from it. So let's just put that in there. And this is our currency tab. Let's just give it a cash money symbol. And we can put these things in there. And let's just take these out.
What little help I can offer is yours.
And while we're here, we can also check if there's any nice gems for us to get. Let's see, here's some support gems. Life gained on hit. I do not believe this first of all works with spells. I might be wrong, but it definitely doesn't work with the totems. So that blows. Yeah, okay, it might work just for the totem, because I know blind works with it. So chance to blind on enemies on hit, so it is actually a hit. Good to know. It might be smart for us to get the Molten Shell spell, because it gives us armor and an explosion when we've taken enough physical damage. So definitely pick that up. It might save your life. Let's just actually check how much armor it gives us. Currently 28% physical damage reduction, up to 38, so it's a 10% increase. Oh, I see a breach. I'm not afraid. Actually I am, but it would be stupid of me to show it, wouldn't it? New mob type, necromancers. Annoying little buggers. Let's do this. I wonder what these things does. Oh, it gives us nice things. That's a rare mob. And they're gone. Fair enough. Nothing special from that. We did get a level up though. Oh, Orb of Alchemy. That is a decently nice currency item. Especially to get it this early. I will not be doing that. There is a labyrinth, which like you have to pass different dangerous traps, and they all do percentage HP damage, and because I have like no regen, it sucks. And it is really scary, and there's also monsters there, and you might lose your character. And we do not like that. No, we do not. Let's just see how much damage this actually does. If something can actually hit me. Come on. There we go. Ah, nice chunk of damage. 30 average damage. Oh, another breach. And some lag. Let's try to get this necromancer or diabolist. Doing real work with the Molten Shield, have to say. Oh, clasping hand. Come on. Oh, I think there's a scary monster here. For the love of God, there we go. Let's actually check that fist weapon. It might be nice. Physical damage. pretty sure it deals more damage than my currently equipped one. Yeah, definitely. Also, if you get a item with a red, green and blue socket that is linked, doesn't matter if it's 3, 4 or 5 sockets or 6 even. But yeah, you can sell that for a chromatic item. So, chromatic orb, sorry. Again, I will make a video about all of the currency and all of the tips and tricks and trading and stuff. Just, when I get new items, I feel like I just have to talk about them. So, I guess I'm just doing that. Hey, that is a nice item. Probably, maybe. Let's see. 1 to 21 lightning damage to spells, that is nice. Need 29 intellect to wear it though, so not quite there yet. And a nice level up. Oh, another rare monster. Where's the exit though? I've been all over this place. Oh wow, it's not even up in this corner. That is annoying. And there we go, it's time for the half-act boss. There is usually one, like, pretty strong monster, like halfway through the act.
Shame the warden won't leave anything for me to examine. Make sure you tell our
I think this might be like a tribute to the Butcher from Diablo. If it is, it's a pretty nicely done one. If not, I guess it's just a stereotypical boss. But yeah, pretty scary. scary boss. Oh yeah, I forgot, if I have the Molten Shield on, he will not deal damage when the attack that explodes it hits me. So that is pretty OP. I've used that many times to my advantage.
Your spirit is the plaything of the ancestors, slave master.
Yup. There should be a waypoint right outside here. There we go. Let's see if we got anything nice in here. Shield. Meh. Belt. Definitely want that. That gives me enough intelligence to wear something else. Oh, +1 to level. If that was for fire gems, then that would be amazing. Oh well, let's sell stuff we definitely won't be using. And I am torn between some of these. I can't use a wand with a claw, which sucks. Let's see, am I far away from getting intelligence? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. I will be getting something else by then, so I'm just selling all of those. And let's get some more HP. Boom. Doesn't really matter what we get here, because I won't be using any of them. I guess shield charge should be used, because I think it travels decently quick even without attack speed. Moving quickly becomes quite important later on in the game, and especially if you're like farming and stuff. The quicker you can clear, the quicker you can get more items. Or just plain currency drops as well. Ooh, scary. Now luckily my claw actually gives me 6 HP per enemy hit, I believe, so it keeps me alive a lot. Oh, that's a chromatic item. We'll be taking that. That is a zone boss over there. I think might as well just kill him. I think we should be fine. Actually, these guys deal quite a lot of damage, so let's just get rid of them. Oh my god, someone's level 26. I am not the best in the game. I am not the fastest leveler, I have to admit. Then again, I didn't pick a super quick build either. I did, however, just level up, so that is good.
Quarter, mother of the dead, is this your land I walk upon?
Oh, pretty decent layout. Here is another quest we'll actually get a skill point for, so super nice to get it. Like if you don't find it on your way to the next zone, you usually just skip it if you're leveling fast, which obviously we are not, so that's just the way it is. Great life flask. Nice, nice, nice. Let's keep those because we can actually upgrade them. Farming currency is quite important in the beginning of the game because people don't have the super rare currency items yet. You can actually buy decent leveling uniques and stuff for cheap, like alchemy orbs or maybe a ton of alteration, I guess. Some people might be willing. Looks like we found a breach. Let's go. The spell effect, like the colors and stuff, looks really weird for me. It is really like... it's not how I'm used to the game being. Come on, guys. Die quickly. Let me get this clasp stand while I'm at it. Oh, I got the challenge complete. I guess I should also just mention it now. I will eventually do a video on the subject like as a whole, but there is challenges in the leagues, and I believe GGG, the developers of the game, put extra cash up items in the rewards for completing the challenges this season. So you can in fact not pay a single dime and still get cash up items, mostly in the form of like cool cosmetic, themed cosmetics. Don't believe they've ever given out like storage and stuff. Oh, sapphire ring, perfect implicit as well. 30% cold resists, that will come in real handy for this last act boss. Oh, that's another ring. 28%. I'm really lucky. I am basically immune now to the last boss. When it's the last boss now, I of course mean the act boss. Orb of Chance. I was about to start rambling about what it does, but I will just wait. Hold off. yourself a chest plate, and if the stats are good, I will in fact wear it. Strength, fire resist, movement speed is slightly slowed, but that's fine. That is fine. I look like a hobo. Jesus. Ooh, Bronze Scepter, that is nice. Could give us a lot of damage. Let us see. Yes, that is amazing. Can I? Yeah, no, I have to wear this. So now our spells actually do even more damage. Cold damage, extra critical chance, and extra fire damage. Super nice. Boom. Another breach. Let's focus this guy down and try to look for a breach hand. Can't see it. Oh, there was a breach hand. Oh well. Did we get anything nice? That would be a no. Got two not cosmetic. Two chromatic, there we go. Also completed another challenge there, use a orb of transmutation. Not very hard. Pretty useful though. Looks like the chest bugged out, which is annoying. Oh, there we go. They were just dug in the ground. We are overleveled, so we should get going. Drink some monster. Keep myself going. This is the longest I've ever spent in this zone, not finding the exit. Oh, Orb of Fusing. That is really, really nice. We will eventually need lots of those, either to buy stuff or to actually make a 6-link or 5-link item. Let's go back to town. I believe I can actually get some rewards in preparation for killing the boss.
Still alive, are we?
Let's see, sell, and sell. And of course we can upgrade with these.
Still alive, are we?
There we go. I will keep these in my inventory because we are really close to the boss. Skill points and just some useless stuff. Let's see. I'm just going to put all of this inside here. That's actually wrong. Of course I managed to mess it up. Let's see, we can keep that one, and let's just get rid of these. That should do. It's quite fun. There is actually builds that only use shield charge, so and it's quite good as well. It's actually insanely good. Just kind of scary playing on hardcore. There are some mobs which explode upon death and basically one-shot you. Let's see, there's another breach. Be likey. Oh, there's a hand over there. Let's go. Last zone before the act boss. Another breach. Oh, a regal orb, that is sick. Okay, just need a chaos orb and of course a mirror, and I'll be quite happy. A mirror is, by the way, the rarest currency item in the game, and I've seen it being sold on like currency trading sites for like $300 and stuff. Real sick. Of course, I've never actually had one. Scary. Okay, looks like we've reached the boss. It's time to switch out our rings. And maybe put in this point as well. Good measure. It's not very hard when you have the rings. I have seen new players actually like really panic here though, especially like they've played so hard and got near, and then they're like, oh my god, there's two faces, what is this? That's insane. But yeah, this phase is a lot easier, way easier. There we go.
Your curse is over, Siren. Rest with Hinekora, mother of the dead.
There we go, that's Act 1 done. Actually spent over an hour there. That is sad. That is really sad. But that does also mean I've been playing for an hour, and I've been speaking most of the time. Hopefully somewhat coherent and understandable. That is a really nice chest. Going to use that one. This is not such a nice dagger, so let's just sell all of that. And we might want to use that one. Yes, we do. Don't really need our cold resist anymore. Now, when you die as a hardcore player, your character gets sent to the standard. I'm not sure if you get sent to the normal standard or the league standard or season standard or whatever. But you get sent to standard, and the stash is separate between hardcore and non-hardcore, softcore standard. So if you get like rare items and stuff, just remember to put them in your stash, so if you die you can start another hardcore character and not like lose your items. Very important. And I believe I might actually get a Searing Bond totem here. If I do, that would be... There we go, Searing Bond. That is nice, because that doesn't actually count towards the totem limit, the first totem you put out, so at least I believe so. So I should be able to put out a flame totem and a Searing Bond. I do. So that is really nice. More damage for us. Put it there and watch everything burn. Oh, kill a rare monster with a Nemesis mod. Nice. Someone's 30. Oh, I'm a bit sad with myself, but I'm also quite happy because someone is really pushing the limits. I'm not quite sure how fast usually people get to level 30, but an hour and 10-15 minutes, that's pretty damn good in my opinion. With my current setup, I'm really good at like doing quick AoE damage. I do not believe the minion damage report helps totems, but if it does, that is sick. There are so many different like spell categories, so not everything works the way you thought it would, or think it would. Will. Topaz ring, that is going to come in handy as well later on. I have something which does cold damage, so I sometimes freeze enemies. Not quite sure what it is, but it's doing work, so that's nice. Let's see how much. 2 to 4 cold damage and still freeze people. Noise. So this is the second town in the game. Ooh, +4 to all attributes. That is nice. Let's see, minion damage. Flame totem is not a minion, it is just a totem. Let's just do it like that, and yeah, I should just go up here. That's another player, looking pretty sweet with the gold and purple armor. Oh, that's a rogue exile. They're made to like resemble players and use player skills, and they can be quite deadly. Usually drop a lot of items, like so. Also completed another challenge and leveled up. Lots of stuff happening right now. Anything worth picking up though? Not really, no. That's a zone boss. Drop me something nice. Nope. I should say the absolute best items in the game is usually crafted. You craft items by using your currency items. Level 27 is rank 41. I am probably not even top 10,000 at the moment. Sad but true. Actually, I just remember there is a crafting recipe I should do, which requires a quartz scepter, which I just got, and a elemental ring, resistance ring, which will eventually give me a +1 to a, for example, a fire skill gem, which includes Searing Bond and Flame Totem. And since the skill damage is very much linked to the level of the gem, and holy fucking shit, I'm lagging. This isn't good. Yeah, basically I'll get a lot more damage, I suppose. Another Orb of Chance. That's pretty nice. Should be a rare mob over here. I usually just kill them unless it take too long. Like extra... You have to have extra energy shield, which is like an addition to life. Then I don't care like about killing them, because they usually have a lot of energy shield.
The Eternal Empire was built by sickened minds.
Lots of skill gems about to level up. Ooh, and a breach. I'm not taking the breach until I've killed this boss. This boss poisons and does a crazy amount of damage. We go. Nice, nice, nice. Another Orb of Fusing. This is fantastic. Have to be careful though, don't wanna die. It's Ray Hand. Yes! I just barely got it there. Let's check this out. That is pretty good, and that is not very good. I'm probably not actually saving time by using shield charge, because the animation when it stops is way too long. There we go. Flame Totem, leveling up. pretty sure the mines is in Act 4, which is the last act. Has someone made it to like the last map of normal already? Now that actually just makes me sad.
I cannot carry this.
And our inventory is full. Let's do a quick town run. I usually like to farm like low level currency in the beginning of the game. Come on, there we go.
Hello. Hello.
Nah, crap. And we will keep you. Actually, we will straight up like switch you out. I will do something with you later on. Oh, detonates nearby corpses. That's scary. That is actually scary. Now I usually don't bother with chasing these down, but since I'm already here I might as well. Of course there's extras. What did we get? Ooh, that's a nice haul. Now, for the recipe I'm going to do, I need it to be a white one, so I can't use this one. But it actually has, that is perfect, +1 to fire gems. So I will be using that in a bit. Of course I need more intelligence first, because I'm a dum-dum. And if the place I have to go is up there, I will be mad, because that's the first place I went. Let's see, do I need decoy totem? I want it. I don't need shield charge, and I don't really need molten. I need to drop one of them for a bit. Actually I don't. Forget it, I'm just stupid. There we go. I can now use this one. Oh. I need different colors on it. I'm sorry. I'm not paying too much attention at the moment. Now I really wish I had good enough internet to stream, because I could actually interact with people. It's a lot easier to like talk about the game and stuff I do if I have someone asking questions. Instead I'm just like guessing what people would ask and try to answer it. No idea if I'm doing it well though. I'm going to check down here first. And there it is finally, exploring the entire level. No wonder I'm slow. Let's actually just go to the camp real quick, because my inventory is pretty full. I will keep that in case I have to craft it myself. Actually, it's the same. Yeah. Let's just do it like that. We'll keep it there, and I believe I put my flask somewhere. Didn't I have a... oh, there we go. My plan was actually to like do something AFK in RuneScape while I play this game. If you just found this video, I also play RuneScape like a solo series. Feel free to check that out. But yeah, I was planning to do some AFK things like fishing or something, but I forgot this game is pretty high maintenance, so I might not be able to actually do it. Also, I might want to switch out one of my rings now, get the lightning resistance, because these guys can chunk a big part of my health. I might actually just do that now. Yeah. I'm not over leveled yet though, but I'm not under leveled either, so it's fine. Ding. Let's see. Will be going up here and in here. First actual damage nodes will be really nice. Our health is pretty damn good for this level as well, so happy about that. Oh, looks like I found the place where the quest is. Now the guy down here is actually really scary. He is lightning based and he shocks the ground, I believe, and he can hit you really hard. So, better be careful here. There is... And he's down. Oh, come on, stop running away. Nothing important. Let's see. We want both of these, I would think. Can put that in there, and let's buy some stuff. We want Herald of Thunder, and we want Enduring Cry as well, I would say. Just going to buy that already. We can do that. We can't use Herald then. Meh, we really need more intelligence. But our damage is starting to be good, so... And let's actually craft an item right now. You're going to try to get at least one red socket here. There we go, I'm fine with that. So now we went from, I believe, 30 DPS, 31 to 45, and that is just because of the gem level, so that's insane. And of course we increase it even more because of the herald we just picked out. It's basically like an aura, just it only affects you. Boom. Molten Shell, really good when there's lots of weak people. Oh, that's a waypoint. Oh, this guy's scary. He uses spear traps and like a mirror clone thingy, and he can deal a lot of damage if you get caught in the bear trap. Let's check out his boots. Movement speed. No. You know what, I'm not even going to bother with the lightning resistance. Oh yeah, these guys are annoying. They explode, deal massive amounts of fire damage. Not a good time. There is 2 or 3 quests we need to do in this zone. The first one is just to follow the road, really. Should not be too hard. And boom, level up. we should go up here. That should have actually given us some intelligence, which is nice. Ooh, Fire Nova Mine. I have never made a trapper or mine character, so that is quite interesting. Ruby, just going to pick that up. They are really cheap to buy, so it's not a problem if you don't find any, but it's nice to have just in case. That is the first quest complete. Now we have to find this spider's den. Oh, that's a nice life flask. Staffs might be good for us. 15% spell damage, some cold damage to spells, and global crit multiplier. It does not beat these two though. Bada boom. I don't think I've been close to dying yet, which is a good sign, because this is usually where I die. if I don't pay much attention. There we go, here's a little boss chamber. If you're afraid of spiders, if you have arachnophobia, look away. That's a big spider. And he's dead, and we have to go 2 trips back, because our inventory is full.
What troubles you bring now?
Yeah, we should definitely use that one. We might consider using that one. Nope. And nope. There we go, and equip this.
What? Return if you must.
Oh wow, this flask is actually better. 60% increased mana recovered, but it steals it from life. I am fine with that. I'm actually fine with that. Destroy that then. And I can now put on my Herald of Thunder as well. Real smooth. Just reapply these. Boom. Lots of damage now.
What?
Oh, such nice bows. Why can I never find stuff like that when I want to find it? See. Don't really want any of those, because faster attacks might be useful later on.
Hello.
Can we ever get like added cold damage? Physical to lightning. Let's see. There's also something called the bandits. The bandits basically lets you help different people and kill other people, and you either get a skill point, more HP, more mana, more cast speed, and such stuff. I will of course go more in depth in a later video. I have to stop just talking about it, because everything will be explained eventually. Doing it every now and then here is more or less just a waste of time. Ooh, silver coin, which means I can actually do a prophecy soon. Prophecy is basically like a quest. It's something that forces something to happen. It could be forcing the next rare monster you kill to drop a unique item, or to make the next monster you kill just explode in loot, or upgrade an item and stuff. It's a lot of different cool things can happen with it. Let's see, another breach. Can we get something good? Here's a clasped hand.
My mana is gone.
Come on then. Pretty sure this is it for us. Hey, level up though.
I will repay your gift.
We're up here. Oh, that's an insane amount of HP boost. It's so nice to get like the big keystones. 10% HP plus 30 HP. That's a lot. From 50 something damage to 74. Like, at least now the build doesn't do very much damage, but it makes up for it with survivability. Like, the skill tree is tanky in itself. There's lots of HP and armor going on, and some resistance. But in addition, having totems, like, some monsters will actually attack them, and later on in the game we will make the totems taunt them when they hit them. So that's insane. And I'm pretty sure we can get like at least mid-tier damage. I'm guessing probably between 50 to 100k somewhere damage. And I finally found Alira. More or less explored the entire map. I want to kill her. She gives me nothing of value. let's just pop this prophecy already.
The sky trembles, and the ground below answers with crushing force.
Cool, cool. I'm just checking the question words, make sure I don't mess up. Yeah, okay. I'm going to get 40 extra life in normal difficulty.
My money is gone.
Got a chance orb as well. Super nice.
Hello. Travel far.
Oh wow, you're actually level 20 now. I didn't really notice that. There we go, 711 HP now total. Not bad, not bad. Oh, prophecy fulfilled, still happening here. For example, it's raining spikes that will damage me. And monsters, as far as I believe, as far as I know. Oh, another Orb of Alchemy. Been quite lucky so far with the super low level drops. It's not bad at all. rear leather belt. Nah, you know what? I'm not even going to use that. And another level, always nice. Let's see, that should give me more damage finally. We like damage, but we also like surviving, so. Like if you go full life early on, you always regret it because you kill stuff so slowly. But then again, every time you die because you went too much into damage, you always blame yourself and wish you went more healthy. Ooh, another breach. Let's go. I really like this. The game mode is decently fun. Lots of monsters spawn, you kill them, extra experience, extra loot. Come on.
My mana is gone.
I think they're supposed to spawn like one rare mob every time, but I have one hell of a time finding it. Come on. And it's done already.
Ancestors, forgive me. I have opened the way to Kitava, father of corruption.
Okay, oh, that's my first unique item. I have no idea what that one is. Okay, let's check this. Is this worth anything at all? Ungel's Gorge. Okay, lots of block, decent fist damage, and pretty good crit, I guess. And 12% block, obviously. Yeah. I'm going to check a website named pw.trade, and you can pick which like league you're playing. And it's like a player-driven market. It's selling for 1k at the moment, and that is not bad at all. So I'm actually going to go put this in my stash and try to sell it for 1k as well. And let's see, enable it public, each item individually priced, exact price 1 chaos. There you go. And we can also try to sell this for, let's say, 1 alchemy. Because people might want to use this to make a +1 to their respective elements. So, like, that is one of the only things you should buy in the cash shop. It is the premium stash tabs in order to make them into a marketplace. If you do not do that, you can still use a third-party program to update PoE trade and the forum website and stuff. But it's a bit more of a hassle, and it takes longer, so you play less and like spend more time trying to trade, which can be annoying. But it's definitely not pay to win. If you don't have bank space, you can make another account and you suddenly have twice the amount you previously had, so there's no excuse not to try the game at least. That was a bad thing to do. Let's see. Oh wait, was it? No, that was correct, damn it. I thought I was deeper within the system. I'm sorry. So yeah, first unique item, not bad. If it actually sells for 1 chaos, I'll be quite happy. I don't think mine will sell really quickly because it didn't roll well, very high. Obviously, this being in action RPG, everything is more or less randomized, so, and some items have a really like big span of possible stats, and mine wasn't very good, unfortunately. Okay, scary. This place is actually scary. There's a boss here, there's devourers. Just in general, this is a pretty rippy situation. Oh yeah, don't know if you noticed, but that boss uses something called puncture, which leaves you with a bleed effect, which deals triple damage if you're moving, or if you move. I'm not sure if you have to continuously move. But yeah, very scary bleed effect. So definitely watch out for that. You can get bleed removal on your flasks actually, so might be worth looking into that. No. Someone is already 41. That's insane. I guess I also haven't said the max level is 100, but the way they scale the amount, the XP required and the actually XP you actually get from doing content. There might be someone getting to 100 in like a week or two, but before it usually took at least a month to get it, I'm pretty sure. It's just a lot of tactics have changed and people have learned to be super efficient, and groups of people will like feed one person with good experience, like maps. Maps is the end game. Well, some of the end game that Path of Exile provides you with. So yeah, I should really have made like an introductory video before this patch came out. Oh well. At the moment, I'm contemplating just rendering this, editing it lightly, just uploading it, and I will just like fix everything later on. Like if someone is interested in Path of Exile, then I will definitely make more videos and make proper guides for it. I think some people would like that. Hope so, at least. And I'm actually going to do something I should have done almost from the start. Oh, it's being sold. Fantastic. Invite to party. Like when I put exact price, I want that or equivalent. That has to be a given. So there are some like different rates that all of the stuff is sold for. Because the merchants can actually like upgrade your currency for you. That is like nobody will ever sell or buy stuff for more than that. That's like the hard cap. So 2 alchemy orbs for 1 chaos this early in the league is fine for me. And let's leave the party. I'm actually going to sell this ring now because it's just bad, basically. I will at least complete Act 2 before I go to bed. I thought about doing like playing all night long and recording, but considering this slow start and the fact that I'm not used to recording for 2 hours like at once, especially not with a game that I'm not like super familiar with. I mean, I've played it a lot, but it's been on and off, so I've never really had to explain it in English to anyone, and I guess it's a little bit taxing. It's great practice though. Great practice. Oh, come on, just die, all of you. Oh yeah, somebody's already in Cruel. I can't remember if I've spoken about the difficulties, but there is at the moment 3 of them. Normal, Cruel, and Nightmare? Is it Nightmare? Oh, this is so embarrassing. I should really know this stuff. Let's just call it Nightmare for now. The plan is to make it to just 2 difficulties, I believe, when they add the next act or like in between content. to like smooth out the leveling curve. It's going to be really nice. Because I don't know if you've played Diablo, for example, Diablo 2 especially. Once you've played through the game 2 times, you feel like you should be able to go like magic find or like do super efficient runs for experience and stuff. But no, you still have to do hell, because, well, I suppose if you're a sorceress you can magic find under Andriel and Duriel for rings and necklaces and stuff, but nah, you should just go to hell. Much better items to be had there. Looks like there's a breach up here. Starting out with a pack up here. I really have to try to find the hands. Oh, that's a boss. Nice. Oh, scary boss. Nice. I'm happy with that. Decent lutations. And the Orb of Alchemy. I'm getting rich this season. And they level up as well. 2 skill points. That's insane. Elementalist, I believe. I should check my guide to make sure. Also really risky. Like, I can actually hear myself getting hit now, but please don't like stay on this screen for a longer time, because if you get attacked you might not realize and you will die and lose your character. That's not a good feeling. Come on. I'm not going to get that guy. I'm not even going to care. Not even going to care. I will just keep on moving. Keep on moving. Baboom. That aura is invulnerability, by the way. Other allies cannot die. That's a real pain when you don't have AoE or long range attack. You like literally have to walk up to them and hit them physically. So annoying that is. Wait, I found the place I was supposed to go to, but I didn't do anything about it. Jesus, how bad am I? Stupid totem. Like that is one of the things they really have to work on, their AI of minions and totems and whatnot. If there's like any amount of monsters and the only other thing there is like a cannot die totem, you kill the frigging totem. There's no reason not to do that. Oh my god, okay. Powerful crits and extra cold damage. Yeah, scary. Like he literally just hit me once and I go down to half HP. This should be the second last one. One more. Depending on how much I actually cut out of this, Like, we've been going for 2 hours and 25 minutes now. The problem is that's going to take me like 7 to 8 hours to upload. So if I start uploading it now, I won't be able to play anymore. I mean, that's fine if I go to bed. Oh yeah, forgot to click that. So this is the last boss of Act 2, which is quite nice. Which means we're on our way to Act 3. Provided we don't get one shot. I'm pretty sure I can hit like 800, 900 with this wall smash. It's quite scary. It is well telegraphed though, so I have to be pretty bad to die to it. Let's try it like this. Oh yeah, he also has lasers of death. That's the smash. Yeah, that shit hits like crazy. And this laser hits for a lot as well. And it's so fast. That's the laser. Oh yeah, I remember why it's so scary now. It shocks you for some time. This has to be the longest he's been like up without going down and spawning minions. I'm out of mana, don't have any charges. Is he bugged or something? If you're like, if you've played the game a lot and are experienced, please tell me, is he supposed to be able to do like 10 rotations without going down? Or is it just maybe my damage is so shit? Oh, there we go. Please give me enough charges. Please. I'm guessing that's a no. He should go down now though. Die, you bastard. There we go. Sweet. You know what, because it's late, I have been out for 8 days, 8 hours today, and it's my first part of Exile content thingy. I think I should cut it now and edit it, and I will see you again like tomorrow. I really wish I could live stream this, it would be much more engaging, and if you are interested, please do ask questions. Even though it doesn't look like it, I know the game decently well. I have high level characters, and yeah, it would be nice if somebody at least commented. Have you played it before? Do you want to play it? Does it look okay? Yeah. Goodbye.